Have you ever felt frustrated with weak erections or challenges like premature ejaculation? If so, you're definitely not alone. In fact, recent data published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine suggests that approximately 40% of men over the age of 40 experience some form of erectile dysfunction, ED, and this percentage increases as men get older. While ED can be influenced by various factors, such as hormonal imbalances, stress, certain medications, or health conditions like diabetes, there's a simple exercise routine that can make a huge difference in just 5 minutes a day. Interestingly, multiple clinical studies, including one from 2014 in the journal Therapeutic Advances in Urology, have highlighted the effectiveness of pelvic floor exercises in improving erectile function. These findings have fueled a growing interest in the Dickup, a targeted move that zeroes in on your pelvic floor muscles to enhance blood flow and improve sexual stamina. The results can be transformative, helping with erectile dysfunction, urinary issues, and even boosting overall sexual confidence. But here's the catch. Many men do it incorrectly, undermining the benefits and possibly making their situation worse. Don't worry, we'll walk through exactly how to do it right, complete with a few essential stretches that can supercharge your progress. Before we dive into the specifics, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button on our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with all our latest tips, including new ways to improve not only your sexual health, but also your overall wellness. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly helps us reach more people looking to make a positive change in their lives. If you end up finding this video helpful, please show it some love by giving it a thumbs up. That simple action extends our reach more than you might imagine. And of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you appreciate today's topic, go ahead and type yes in the comments. If it doesn't quite resonate, type no. Your feedback helps me create videos that serve you even better. Now let's jump into it. Main content, the science of strong erections. Let's break it down. To understand why the Dickup works so well, you first need to understand the critical role of the pelvic floor in supporting a strong and lasting erection. Think of your pelvic floor muscles as forming a supportive basket at the base of your body. This basket is essential for multiple functions, including urinary control, bowel control, and crucially, sexual performance. Number 1, these muscles stabilize your internal organs, including your bladder and prostate. Picture your erection as a cucumber anchored by a tomato, your prostate, all held in place by this woven basket of muscles. When the pelvic floor is strong and flexible, blood can flow into the penis more efficiently, creating a firm erection. When it's weak or overly tight, however, you may experience a slew of problems. Weak erections, early leakage of urine a hal, or even dribbling after you think you finished urinating. Number 2, there is a specific muscle in this pelvic floor basket known as the bulbospongiosus. It wraps around the base of the penis and is responsible for that up and down trick you can do when you have an erection. Sometimes people jokingly refer to it as making it dance. If this muscle lacks strength or is too stiff to contract and relax properly, it fails to help trap blood in the penis. Essentially, blood flows in but quickly leaves, leading to weaker or less reliable erections. This can also contribute to premature ejaculation, since the penis isn't getting the level of muscular support needed to maintain an erection and sustain control. According to the Mayo Clinic, pelvic floor exercises, also referred to as Kegel exercises when spoken about more generally, can offer significant improvements for men dealing with ED or urinary incontinence, often after just a few weeks of consistent practice. In many clinical observations, men practicing these exercises regularly reported increased confidence, better control, and a sense of empowerment, because there's something deeply reassuring about knowing you have control over your own body's responses. Why many men get it wrong. Now, let's talk about why so many men fail to achieve the benefits they expect from pelvic floor exercises like the Dickup. Number 1, many people skip crucial warm-ups. They see instructions online. Contract your muscles as if you're stopping the flow of urine, and simply jump straight into repeated contractions, believing that more reps will automatically translate to better results. But this is a lot like hitting the gym. picking up the heaviest weight and cranking out as many reps as you can without so much as a hamstring stretch or shoulder roll. It's a recipe for strain and disappointment. Number 2, some individuals focus only on the contraction phase and forget about the relaxation phase. While contracting is integral to strengthening your pelvic floor, if you never allow these muscles to relax, you can end up with a condition known as hypertonic pelvic floor, where muscles are so tight and tense that they actually impede healthy blood flow. This can lead to increased discomfort, potential pain during intercourse, and even a worsened erectile function. Balancing strength with flexibility is crucial. Number 3, men often don't tailor these exercises to their specific needs. Some have very weak pelvic floors that need extra muscle building sessions, while others might have overly tense pelvic floors that require extended relaxation and stretching. The best approach is to learn to read your body's signals, possibly even consulting with a physical therapist specialized in pelvic health if you suspect you have a significant imbalance. To get the best results, keep these points in mind. Number 1, identify whether your pelvic floor is weak, hypotonic, or too tight, hypertonic. Number 2, incorporate essential stretches to improve flexibility and blood flow, setting the stage for more effective contractions. Number 3, add in the Dickup or a similarly tailored pelvic floor exercise that targets the crucial muscles. Step 1, assess your pelvic floor. Before you can correct a problem, you need to know exactly what you're dealing with. Pelvic floor issues typically fall into 2 categories. Hypotonic pelvic floor. This is when your pelvic floor muscles are underactive, weak, deconditioned, and lacking endurance. If your pelvic floor falls into this category, you might notice involuntary leaking when you cough or sneeze, or you may struggle to maintain erections for long. Orgasms might feel less intense because the muscles involved aren't contracting forcefully. Hypertonic pelvic floor. This is the opposite end of the spectrum. The muscles are overly tight, locked in a perpetual contraction, and can't fully relax. This stiffness can manifest as pelvic pain, pain during intercourse, or a feeling that you can never fully empty your bladder. Sometimes men may also notice they can achieve an erection but lose it rapidly, often due to poor blood flow dynamics and overly contracted muscles. Interestingly, most men have a combination of both. Some muscle groups might be weak, while others might be tense. That's why a balanced approach is essential. If you're unsure where you stand, a consultation with a healthcare professional or a pelvic floor therapist can clarify things. You can also do a self-test by tightening your pelvic muscles and observing if they fatigue quickly or if it's tough to let go of the tension afterward. Listen to your body's cues. They're incredibly informative. Step 2, the 5-minute routine. Having laid the groundwork for why pelvic floor health is essential, it's time for the main event, the 5-minute routine. Before performing the Dickup or any targeted contraction, it's important to ensure your pelvic floor is ready. This involves bringing in the happy baby pose, the squatting groin stretch, and the tennis ball technique. 3 straightforward stretches or exercises that will help loosen and warm up the muscles, improving blood flow and flexibility. Number 1, the happy baby pose. This yoga pose earns its name because it mimics how babies sometimes grab their feet and happily roll around on their backs. Though it looks simple, it's particularly effective at opening up your pelvic region, stretching the muscles in your hips, buttocks, and lower back. Lie on your back on a firm surface such as a yoga mat, carpet, or a bed that isn't too soft. And lift your legs up toward your chest and reach for your feet or ankles. Depending on your flexibility, you might grasp your shins instead. That's perfectly okay. If you're feeling any strain in your lower back, slide a small pillow underneath for extra support. Breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth for about 5 deep breaths. Each inhale should expand your belly, and each exhale should be long and relaxing. While in this position, gently rock from side to side if it feels comfortable. You'll notice a gentle massage in the lower back area, which can also help relieve tension. Why does this help with erections? Because the happy baby pose stretches the muscles around your pelvis. It ensures your pelvic floor can move through its full range of motion when you later perform the Dickup contractions. Better flexibility means a more responsive pelvic floor. Number 2, the squatting groin stretch. For those who don't love lying on their back or prefer a standing posture, this stretch can be a lifesaver. Also known as the Malasana pose in yoga, it's a deep squat that opens up your hips and stimulates blood flow in the pelvic region. Stand with your feet roughly shoulder-width apart. If your heels don't comfortably stay on the ground, widen your stance or place a small wedge under your heels. Slowly squat down, aiming to keep your back as straight as possible. And bring your elbows to the inside of your knees. This helps push the knees outward for a deeper groin stretch. As you exhale, gently press your elbows into your inner thighs, expanding the groin area further. Stay in this position for 5 deep breaths, focusing on relaxing your pelvic floor each time you exhale. This stretch not only increases blood flow, but also helps train your muscles to release tension. According to a 2017 study in the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy, deep squatting poses like this one can significantly improve lower body flexibility, which correlates with better pelvic alignment and function. Number 3, the tennis ball technique. If you have restricted mobility or simply want an additional way to release tight muscles, try the tennis ball technique. Physical therapists often recommend this for individuals who sit for long hours or have chronic tension in the pelvic region. Find a stable chair or bench where you can comfortably sit. You place a tennis ball or a similarly sized sports ball under one side of your buttocks, close to the area where your thigh meets your pelvis, and gently roll around on the ball, applying moderate pressure to any tender spots. This should feel like a firm massage, intense enough to feel it, but not so intense that it's painful. Switch sides after about 30 to 60 seconds, or once you feel a sense of release. This technique is perfect for targeting specific trigger points in your pelvic floor and surrounding muscles. According to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, self-myofascial release techniques can improve muscle elasticity and reduce pain, setting the stage for stronger, more effective workouts. In this case, pelvic floor exercises. Step 3, strengthen with dickups. Now comes the main attraction, the dickup itself. Think of it as a more targeted version of a men's Kegel exercise. Just like a push-up targets your chest and triceps, the dickup zeroes in on the specific muscles around your penis and pelvic floor, making them stronger and more capable of supporting full, firm erections. First, ensure your pelvic floor is properly warmed up. A quick round of any of the 3 stretches mentioned, happy baby pose, squatting groin stretch, or tennis ball technique, will do wonders in preparing your body. And once you're ready, stand or lie down in a comfortable position. Some people prefer lying on their back with knees slightly bent, while others find standing more intuitive. Experiment to see which position gives you the best muscle engagement. Contract your pelvic floor muscles as though you're stopping the flow of urine midstream. This is the classic Kegel starting point. You should feel a lifting or tightening sensation around your anus and scrotum if you're engaging the correct muscles. Try to isolate this contraction so that you're not tightening your abdominal muscles, thighs, or butt. This isolation can be tricky initially, but keep practicing until you feel the focus purely in your pelvic floor. Hold the contraction for a few seconds. Start with 3 to 5 seconds, and then slowly release. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions daily, but feel free to build up to more as your muscles adapt. Some men eventually do multiple sets per day, especially if they're working on more pronounced erectile issues. It's crucial to pay attention to the quality of each contraction. Quick, short pulses can be beneficial too, like a series of rapid-fire contractions, but the majority of your routine should involve these slower, deliberate holds. This strengthens endurance, ensuring your pelvic floor can support your erection for an extended period. When done properly, you'll notice improvements in Number 1, erection firmness and control. Number 2, urinary continence, fewer leaks or dribbles. Number 3, better orgasm control, potentially reducing premature ejaculation. Combining these contractions with a proper warm-up routine ensures you're not straining muscles that are still stiff or underprepared. Embracing balance. While performing the dickup and associated stretches is an excellent way to tackle erection issues, remember that no single exercise is a magic bullet. Holistic wellness is vital, so consider the following. Number 1, maintain overall physical activity. Research in the American Journal of Cardiology shows that aerobic exercise like brisk walking, swimming, or light jogging can improve cardiovascular health, which is directly tied to erectile function. Better circulation often equals better erections. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, as recommended by the World Health Organization. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. There's mounting evidence that foods rich in antioxidants and nutrients, such as leafy greens, berries, nuts, and lean proteins, can bolster erectile function over time. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients found that men who followed a Mediterranean-style diet reported fewer erectile problems and generally better sexual health. Number 3, manage stress levels. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, a hormone that can lower libido and compromise overall sexual performance. Techniques like meditation, mindfulness, or even just turning off digital devices for some downtime can help. According to a survey by the American Psychological Association, men who regularly engage in stress management strategies report higher satisfaction in their personal relationships, including their sexual experiences. Number 4, get enough sleep. The National Sleep Foundation recommends 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep for adults. During sleep, your body regulates hormones like testosterone, which play a significant role in sexual function. Poor sleep can lead to hormonal imbalances, increased stress, and diminished sexual performance. Number 5, limit or avoid smoking and excessive drinking. Smoking can damage blood vessels and restrict circulation, a direct hit to your ability to achieve or maintain an erection. Heavy drinking can similarly interfere with sexual performance by reducing sensitivity and normal hormonal function. Many men notice the best results when they combine the Dickup routine with these broader lifestyle changes. Not only do they see improvements in their sexual health, but they also benefit from enhanced energy, mental clarity, and an overall sense of well-being. Conclusion, there you have it. A straightforward yet powerfully effective 5-minute routine to boost your erections and confidence. By incorporating just a few stretches, like the happy baby pose, squatting groin stretch, or the tennis ball technique, and then performing the Dickup with proper form, you're setting yourself up for noticeable improvements within just a few short weeks. Multiple studies, including those from urological and sexual medicine journals, back up the idea that consistent pelvic floor training can lead to longer lasting and stronger erections. If you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss crucial tips like these. If this video resonated with you, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't, feel free to type no. We truly value your feedback. It guides us to create content that hits closer to your needs and interests. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Always remember that your health is in your hands. It's never too late to take charge and make a positive change in your daily routine. Keep practicing your Dickups, stay consistent with your stretches, and pay attention to your overall lifestyle. Movement, diet, stress management, and rest are all parts of the bigger picture. Through that holistic lens, you'll not only see improved sexual performance, but also enhance other areas of your life. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep thriving. You have the power to make real, lasting improvements, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. By committing to just 5 minutes a day, you're investing in a stronger, more confident version of yourself. Remember, small daily habits can lead to big transformations over time, especially when you approach them with the right mindset and consistent effort. One more thing to consider. If you find that your pelvic floor issues are persistent or you're experiencing significant pain, please consult with a medical professional or pelvic floor physical therapist. Personalized guidance can be incredibly valuable for navigating complex conditions or ensuring you're doing your exercises correctly. Sometimes, a tweak to your form or an individualized program can accelerate your progress. Don't underestimate the synergy of knowledge, action, and consistency. You've already taken the first step by learning about the Dickup exercise and its importance. Now, follow through with daily practice, couple it with mindful lifestyle choices, and watch how your body responds positively. Improvements can manifest not only in the bedroom, but also in your overall sense of wellness and body awareness. Remember, true strength comes from understanding how your body works and actively taking steps to optimize its function. Whether it's your pelvic floor or another aspect of health, a little daily attention can lead to remarkable changes down the line. If you keep at it, track your progress, and remain patient, you'll likely find yourself enjoying better erections, enhanced stamina, and a renewed sense of confidence. So keep moving forward, stay curious, and continue exploring ways to level up your health journey. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon in our next video. Until then, keep practicing those dickups, stay consistent with your stretches, and take good care of yourself. You deserve it.